If Groundhog Day be fair and bright, winter has another flight. If Groundhog Day brings clouds and rain, winter will not come again. Happy Groundhog Day! Unless you've been living in a hole in the ground for the past century, you'll know today is the day in North America for placing all your hopes for the end of a long, cold winter in the hands of a small, hibernating rodent. Naturally. Each year, Groundhog Day is celebrated on February 2nd, a date right in between the winter solstice and spring equinox. It's also the coldest time of year for the Northern Hemisphere, so what better time to start thinking about the warm thaw of spring? Versions of this day exist throughout history. In the Middle Ages, there was the Celtic tradition of Imbolc, translating as "in the belly of the mother," evoking the spirit of new life and rebirth in springtime. In ancient times, Europeans believed that the badger or the hedgehog could predict the weather. See, back then they didn't have the sophisticated tools that we have now. No. Yes. Today, groundhogs across the continent like Punxsutawney Phil, Malvern Mel, Balzac Billy, Woodstock Willie, French Creek Freddy, Chattanooga Chuck, and Sir Thomas Hastings are accurate in their predictions an average 37% of the time, according to 13 sampled in a Canadian study. But since you can achieve 33% accuracy by chance, Sir Thomas is a whole 4% better. So take that chance. Boom! Meteorologists use current conditions in conjunction with various computer models to forecast specific conditions for future dates, up to 16 days out. In general, 7 days in the future is the maximum number a meteorologist can predict with confidence. However, climate scientists look at atmospheric and oceanic oscillations to predict weather conditions on longer timescales, from 3 weeks to 3 months. Depending on the phases of these pressure and temperature oscillations, such as ENSO, MJO, and PDO, helps determine if the outlook is wetter or drier than normal, and warmer or colder than normal. So, as yet, although scientists have tools that allow them to make a more educated prediction than a groundhog, there is no scientific tool or shadow casting breakthrough to predict with precision the actual end of winter. For now, on this day, we have our furry hibernating rodent to give us a little hope of warmer weather, early spring, and new beginnings. Oh, bonus feature! So why does sun mean a longer winter and clouds mean an early spring? It's difficult to find a definitive answer to where this originated. In Scottish mythology, this is the day Fíora, the Queen of Winter, gathers firewood to last her the rest of the winter. A bright day provided more sunlight in which to gather wood, thereby giving her store for a longer winter. Conversely, less sunlight, less wood gathered, shorter winter. Another slightly more scientific reasoning is that a bright sunny day suggests no change in the weather, while an overcast or a rainy day means the weather is shifting to rains of spring.